Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're just going to have a look at the flame banner. Currently I've got it at 4 stars, but actually you only really need it at 3 stars. So first things first, deals 43% plus 22,000 relic damage to all enemies. This is really important, the all enemies bit, because it can remove a holy shield stacks. Say for example if the enemy is running 2 deviants on the team, but no other way of generating holy shields, this is the best way to remove it, is by your relics, and dealing damage to all enemies, even if it is just 1 damage, will remove that stack of holy shields. So this is why it is very good right from the start. However, what you are really looking for, first things, is this one. Nope. This one instantly restores 100 energy and increases relic damage of all allies' relics by 150%. This is what you get up to. I think it's 20%, something like that, at 1 star when you first unlock this passive. But then you get up to 4 stars, goes up to 150%, and that is the final part of this passive. The next passive that you unlock, after casting the relic, all allies enter a deity slayer state, ignoring 50% of defense when attacking a target. Ignoring 50% of defense is a really, really powerful ability. Just means more of the damage that you want is going to go through at a much higher rate as well. So having this just as a passive really, really works. And if you get it up to 8 stars, if you are fortunate enough to get it up to 8 stars, ignores defense effect increase to 100%, means that enemies, even though they can build up defense, defensive buffs, defensive stacks, you're just not gonna, it's just gonna be pointless because you're doing direct damage. It's gonna be effectively the indirect damage effect, because that doesn't care. So like corrode and reflect typically doesn't care about the defense stat, which is why it's such a powerful tool. This makes all of your team effectively do indirect damage by ignoring defense. The final part of the passive here is very, very strong. After casting this relic, all allies immediately gain 2 stacks of holy shield. This is what allows you to pass through hell difficulty and even into apex difficulty. Having this right at the start of battle is really strong. The higher the star level, so at 5 stars, the next star level that I'm going to get for this one, the number of holy stacks is increased to 8 stacks, so you do get 8 stacks of holy shield. If you've got a way of triggering this twice, for example with chest, or the it is the chest, then the number effectively you will gain 16 stacks of holy shield right at the start of battle. Now there are units which remove holy shield, there are ways around it, specifically like corrode effects can remove these 8 stacks of holy shield, but in the meantime your team is taking 0 damage, and if you get it up to 7 stars, the increase goes up to 10 stacks. So if you can get this cast twice, then you will get 20 stacks of holy shield right at the start of battle, which is so important, which is why it's such a powerful tool. So let's see it in action. I'm just going to pause, build a team, and then let's jump in. And here we go. So this is an Avengers team that I've gone ahead and built. Just something to keep in mind, you can combine this with the Blades of Chaos. Blades of Chaos being a very good early game relic. After casting Blades of Chaos, adds 2 stacks of holy shields to all allies and grants 1 stack of heal rate bonus. Also reduces energy cost to 80. Team's total number of revives reaches 2. The relic has a 100% chance to be cast again. So when you're doing what you need to do, the revivals are kicking off, you do get double, so you get 4 stacks of holy shield. This in itself was enough to allow you to pass through nightmare difficulty, right when nightmare was the toughest thing since sliced bread. Now you get this on your first relic as well, so you get your 2 stacks here, you get your 2 stacks here, and then it will repeat because you've got your Hand of Tyr available, and then you get another 2 stacks, and then you get 2 further stacks on top of that as well. So you can get up to 8 stacks of holy shield with just this setup right at the start of battle, or at least after 2 of your units have taken action. The other way to play this, if you really wanted to go full send, is you would use chest. Now chest, what it does, if you have 3 different faction synergies, 50% chance to trigger the relic the entire team's 2 times, which means that you can proc at least 4 stacks of holy shield from this. You have the potential to do that with the flame banner equipped in your second slot. Typically you would put it in your first slot, but you can run it in this second slot. It's absolutely fine to do so. So we're going to run it like this and just see how quickly we can get it off. Now the thing to keep in mind, if this flame banner was up to say 7 stars, as we've seen in the actual review of these stats or the abilities, you could potentially get up to 40 stacks of Holy Shield. As you can see, chest triggers twice. The flame banner will trigger only once here. It is a shame, but is what it is. Now we do get the second proc from chest, and then we do get a another proc here from banner, and we do have the potential to get up to that 40 stacks of Holy Shield. As you can see, we're up to 10 stacks of Holy Shield at the moment. Kind of counterintuitive with the setup that we've got, the Avengers setup. You kind of want your Avengers to die as quickly as possible so that they come back even stronger. But it is very good for protecting your entire team, and you don't need to use it with just Avengers. It is, I would say, one of the universal relics, which means you could use it with any team and it would still be super effective because you still get those stacks of Holy Shield in there as well. Now we do, we see a response here from Mavis, but really what we're focusing on is how long this Holy Shield can keep us going for. And as you can see, the Stranger here with the additional stacks has not, unfortunately, survived, but we do still have plenty of stacks of Holy Shield on our team here. Janna still has 7 stacks of Holy Shield. We see 7 on Aphrodite, 5 on Nerissa. We've got 0 on Mavis, but that's fine. We kind of want Mavis to die, pretty much. Quite a bit, actually. But again, it is more about how many stacks of Holy Shield can we get. Now, if you can survive the first 4 rounds, then what will happen is we will proc Hand of Tyr again. So, as you can see, Hand of Tyr does proc, giving us our shields, just general shields. We get our chest to proc here, and we do, how many do we get of these? We get an additional 2, so that is an additional 4 stacks. Janna up to 11 stacks of Holy Shield here. Again, it's kind of counterintuitive to the whole Avengers synergy, but what you need to take into consideration is that, again, you can use it with just about any lineup. So if you are jumping into very high-end, difficult content, these stacks of Holy Shield, despite how many stacks despite how tough the enemies are and how strong their attacks are, you will be able to survive all the way through. Can be very good if you are planning to try the 5 survivors with 60% HP or more. That can be a very effective way of doing it, is with those Holy Shield stacks. And again, if you really wanted to push the boat out, you could probably run chest, flame banner, and then blades of chaos as well. So just something to keep in mind there. So we do get our proxy. I don't think we're going to win. Unfortunately, I don't think the Avengers are doing enough damage to the enemies here in order for us to secure victory, which is a bit of a shame, really. Avengers really only good in seasonal content at the moment. Potentially, you can do more with other units, but as you can see, we're nowhere near finishing this one, and we've still got 7 rounds left, but I don't think we need to see really any more of the banner. We've seen what it can do, and we've seen how quickly it procs as well because of that 100 relic energy. On release, the Flame Banner was probably one of the strongest relics that there were. In fact, I think it was the strongest relic that there was. Yeah, just crazy how effective this one relic was in allowing people to get through to Apex and the End of Hell difficulty. So yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and skip. As you can see, it is a loss, unfortunately, because Avengers are just too slow, but that is how the Flame Banner works. That is what you can do with it, and that is what drives people to get up to Apex 20. As you can see, loads of people completed already. I suspect that those people who have completed it have used Flame Banner in some capacity, as well as the other relics that I've done reviews for quite recently as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about Flame Banner. Do you think it's as effective as it can be? Something to note about it, just before I do end the video, is that if you are going up against or using it in PvP, if an enemy does die and there's more than 2 Celestials on the team, all of the holy stacks that you gain will be dismissed. There's no two ways about it. They can also be stolen by enemy Audreys as well, who steal. They can't be, in PvP, they cannot be removed with effects from Audrey or Katrina or Macaria. They can't be removed. So you've got that going for it. But again, if enemies do have 2 Celestials on the team, when one of their units die, you will lose all of the holy stacks that you've built up so far. So can be a bit of a pain. Other than that, though, just want to say thanks very much for watching, and you have a fantastic day.